if you're a subscriber, follower, or just regular watcher of Eshlemania TV, then you probably saw our video a few weeks back where we showed you our K535i battery-powered cutoff saw from Husqvarna. And we showed you how it comes with a 9-inch diamond blade. Now, we're not here to talk about this saw as much as we love it and as much of a back saver as it is. The important thing is when you're using a diamond blade and a cutoff saw, and nowadays basically anywhere you go where you're cutting concrete and you have a lot of dust flying from your power cutter, you want to use water with it. With the diamond blade, you pretty much have to use water or you're going to burn it up and ruin the blade. But other areas are just requiring that you have some kind of water because they have restrictions on how much dust can be in the air when you're working. So the answer for that is a lot of times the cheap pump style tanks that people use that you got to keep pumping like a sprayer tank to keep the water flowing. But Husqvarna has another option, and that is this WT15 battery powered water tank. This tank has a 10-foot hose with a quick coupler on it, so it automatically just quick couple to any of the Husqvarna power cutters. And if need be, it's just a barbed fitting in there, so you can change the fitting, or this on threads. So if you got to adapt it to some other kind of, goofy fitting that's on whatever saw you're using, you can easily do that. But the tank itself holds 4 gallons of water, and as we said, it's battery powered. Everything is conveniently located here under this side cover. You have your battery right here, which is in the storage position. This is the position to use the battery, and we have our charger stored in here as well. So it's all real convenient, folds up nice and neat. Again, you can hold 4 gallons of water in there, super easy to carry along and then use when you get out to the job site. This down here, it has the instructions and everything, but this down here is your nozzle for priming the system. So you just stick that in a quick coupler like that. You turn the pump on, get the water to start, turn it off. You open this up, and once the water starts flowing, you turn this off, undo the quick coupler, and then hook it right up to your saw, and you're ready to go. As you run your saw, you know the water is going to circulate around the blade. You're going to have slurry instead of dust flying everywhere. So, awesome setup. The other thing I like about this is that if you're doing a lot of concrete work, you probably got tools like hammers, trowels, things like that get cement on them. So if you don't have a garden hose or anything right there at the site, and you have some water left over in this thing, you can power that thing back on, and you can wash your tools off. How handy is that? And it's all convenient to just store in your truck, van, whatever you're using to get out to the job site, your enclosed trailer, whatever. It's a great item to have for the people who do a lot of work with cutoff saws. Not so much for the weekend warrior, because it is a little pricey, and you gotta be doing stuff that is going to make this pay for itself. And again, the guys who are just doing this on the weekend, playing around, I'm not going to discourage you from buying it if you really want to buy it, but I'm just going to warn you now, it is a commercial piece of equipment, so it's got a commercial price tag on it. And speaking of the price tag, that all varies from where you're located at, but this is available through your Husqvarna lawn and garden dealers as of right now. I don't know if that'll change, but if you try to go on Husqvarna's website and look for it on there, you're not going to find it on there. I know this because I just did that. And where you will find it at is on the Husqvarna construction side. On that website, you will find it there. So in the description for this video, we will supply a SKU for this piece of equipment, and we will put the link in for the Husqvarna construction website directly to the WT15 here in the United States, at least. So it gets you a little bit of a start. But again, it's available as of right now through the lawn and garden dealers, so you can go contact them if you're interested in buying one or want to know what the price is, or see one up close. As we said, you use the nozzle, you get your water flowing, connect it up to your cutoff saw, and turn the valve on your cutoff saw, and as soon as you hit the trigger and the water starts, or I mean the wheel starts flying, the water's gonna be flying out of there. The tank itself, real easy to use. You put the water in here. It's got an on-off switch right there with an LED indicator for the power. It really can't get any easier than this. I mean, if you're doing small jobs and you're not using water that often or anything, you know, you're rarely using a cutoff saw, then a regular manual style pump tank is great for you. You know, it's feasible. It's going to work really good. But if you're doing bigger work, no matter what brand of cutoff saw you have, this is something you really need to look into, because it is so handy to have in the truck, van, enclosed trailer, out at the job site. It's just going to make things a lot easier. 10 foot of hose, so I mean, you got plenty of room to work there. You could also connect this to your power cutters on a cart, you know, so you could somehow mount this on the cart if need be, or have somebody walking next to it, and you know, use your water there if your power cutter on the cart doesn't have some kind of water tank already on it. So just wanted to take the time to show you guys this, because a lot of people don't even realize that this thing exists. And once they do, and they get to use one and realize how convenient it is, you know, if you've ever lugged the old pump style tanks around and everything, 4 gallons of water in here and it's battery operated, it's going to make life a lot easier. So again, check the video description. We'll have a SKU number and we'll have a website link in there so you can find more out about it and figure out where you can track one down if you want to purchase one. That's going to do it for this video. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching.